find the questions. Okay. The next tip, during the recording, during the tape being played, don't stop to guess. Don't stop to guess. Because mostly what the students do, if they don't find an answer, they stop to guess. No guessing during the tape being played. Why? Why? Because once the tape is being played, it won't be played a second time. And you have to go with the passage, you have to go with the recording. If you stop, so what you have to do, okay, full stop and write. If you don't get an answer, if you miss an answer, put a question mark and go ahead. If you miss an answer, put a question mark with it and go ahead. And you can certainly return to it and later you can answer it and guess it. Because in the next 10 minutes, which are given for transferring the answers to an answer sheet, they are sufficient for guessing. Next. Be ready to use a lot of synonyms and antonyms. Be ready to use a lot of synonyms and antonyms. What do I mean by this? You may, the question words are different and the recording words are different. The words being played are different and the question words are different. For example, the question uses the word government and the recording may be using authorities. And the question may be using the word introduces and the recording may be using the word promulgating. And likewise. So be ready to listen to the synonyms and not the exact word. If you run after the exact word, you won't end up finding the exact word in the recording. Full stop. The next tip, always remain ahead of the recording. Always remain ahead of the recording. It means you should go ahead to the next question and process it before the speaker reaches there. Next step, be ready to use some mental calculations. What does it mean? Be ready to use some mental calculations. The answers, not all the answers are directly stated. For example, if the question is, when did Richard leave for America? So, a person who is asking Richard, when did you leave for America? Richard may be answering indirectly. Well, first I planned to leave on Saturday, but then I had to wait for 2 days, and I left 2 days later. So, Saturday is being spoken, but Saturday is not the answer. And what's the answer?
Monday.
I had to wait for 2 days. The answer is Tuesday. Because the person waited for 2 days and then he left on the 3rd day. Do you understand? So be ready to wait for some be ready for some mental calculations. These are some of the tips, and in the next lectures, inshallah, we'll be explaining these tips, and some subsidiary tips are also going to be there. Thank you.